Thank you, Stephanie. Hopping off of our hockey soapbox this week, I wanted to talk about something that may be flying under everybody's radar. Today, our nonpartisan legislation, the Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act, is going to be marked up in the Financial Services Committee. Crypto and blockchain technology provide an important opportunity for our country to lead in the digital asset space. I commend Chair McHenry for moving forward with this. Today, we've got an important opportunity to make progress towards providing regulatory certainty that benefits consumers and fosters innovation right here at home. This bill specifically deals with what blockchain-related entities qualify as money transmitters across the country. Major discrepancies in the state-by-state framework on this issue have stifled innovation and confused the marketplace on how to comply with money transmission requirements. The Blockchain Regulatory Certainty Act will clear things up by affirming for the blockchain community that if you don't custody consumer funds, you aren't a money transmitter. It's simple, but very important. A clear and consistent regulatory landscape will ensure we do not drive this transformative technology overseas or drive American consumers to bad actors.
Congressional representative seeks action against Xrp trading platforms. The SEC allegedly ignored cryptocurrency exchanges that allowed trading in Xrp according to claims made by U.S. Representative Brad Sherman at an oversight hearing on Tuesday. Concerns were raised concerning the SEC's Enforcement Division's handling of Bitcoin regulation. Congressman Tom Emmer claims that the SEC under Gary Gensler has become an overbearing regulator. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has not pursued cryptocurrency exchanges that allowed trade of Ripple Labs Xrp token, according to U.S. Representative Brad Sherman's testimony before the House Committee on Financial Services. On Tuesday, Congress held a hearing to question the SEC enforcement section regarding its oversight of Bitcoin exchanges. Why aren't these cryptocurrency exchanges breaching the law if Xrp is a security, as you and I both believe it to be? Sherman, a supporter for a total ban on cryptocurrency, in 2019 questioned Gerbir Grewal. Grewal sided with the commission, bringing up the fact that the year before it had sued the Delaware-based exchange Plinix. "It's easier to go after the small fish than the large ones," Sherman retorted. "It's the big one. The SEC has been in a drawn-out litigation battle with Ripple Labs since December 2020, alleging the company and two executives of illegally raising at least $1.03 billion through the selling of Xrp. Ripple Labs has maintained that the coin and its underlying technology are sufficiently decentralized to avoid registration with the SEC as an investment contract. Coinbase, Binance, FTX, and Kraken, among others, have all suspended Xrp trading for U.S. customers in the wake of the SEC lawsuit against Ripple Labs. No court has ruled on whether or not Xrp constitutes a security at this time. Whether or not Xrp is considered a security is still being debated. Ripple Labs General Counsel Stewart says that the SEC's decision to file suit is not binding. However, Sherman claimed during the hearing that the division has concluded that Xrp is a security and is going after Xrp, but for reasons that I'll raise in questioning, has not gone after the exchanges where tens of thousands of illicit securities transactions were occurring. As a result of the SEC lawsuit, the value of Xrp dropped by more than half, but it has now recovered 60. So far this year, the coin's value has dropped by 65. As cryptocurrency markets have rebounded, it has risen by around 17 over the past month, according to statistics from BlackRock Research. During a separate portion of the hearing, Tom Emmer took aim at the SEC, saying that under Chairman Gary Gensler, the organization's role as a strategic hub for innovation and financial technology has been dismantled. Emmer claims that the SEC, led by Chair Gensler, has become into a power-hungry regulator that encourages bad faith cooperation by politicizing enforcement, inviting corporations to come in for a friendly conversation before punishing them with enforcement procedures, and generally acting like a bully. The SEC stated in May that it would hire 50 new people to work in its crypto enforcement division. The initial cryptocurrency town hall was hosted by Representative Tom Emmer. There were a number of prominent people in the blockchain industry there. Prominent figures in the cryptocurrency industry such as Jeremy Aller, CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple, CEO of BitPay, and Chad Cascarilla, CEO of Payoxo, spoke at the event, which was hosted by the Chamber of Digital Commerce. According to Ripple CEO Garlinghouse, the lack of clarity surrounding the regulatory position of XRP has been the company's greatest barrier to yet. The largest obstacle for Ripple and anybody else working on the XRP community has been the lack of clarity around the SEC definition of assets other than Bitcoin and Ether. According to Garlinghouse, limitations on innovation result from the absence of such a regulatory framework. Garlinghouse's statements come at the same time as XRP continues to face regulatory uncertainty. This lack of clarity has historically prompted a slew of litigation from those claiming XRP is an unregulated security. Even though this question has been around since 2018, the SEC has yet to give a ruling on the matter. Emmer went on to say that if the government continues to stifle innovation, American companies may decide to move operations overseas. There are others outside of the congressman's office who believe in XRP. Former chairman of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, Christian Carl, stated in June 2020 that XRP does not pass the Hawaii test and should not be considered a security. Additionally, Emmer announced the congressman is now accepting cryptocurrency donations at the event. BitPay, cryptocurrency payment processor, appears to have been chosen by Emmer's campaign to handle donations made at the filmed event. A contribute button was added to Emmer's website this morning. Emmer spoke positively of Bitcoin in an interview with Morgan Creek Digital co-founder Anthony Pampliano earlier this month as the world recovers from the financial catastrophe caused by the coronavirus. The authority claims that Bitcoin will continue to thrive. Yesterday's congressional hearing proved once again that cash is king. Representative Tom Emmer addressed a group of business leaders in the payments industry. During a short interaction with Christine Tatrault, a senior policy counsel for Consumer Reports, that Emmer mentioned Ripple and XRP among a number of other cryptocurrencies and initiatives. Emmer was quizzing Tatrault on her knowledge of the recent developments in blockchain technology. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Monero, Zash, and the Plastic Bank were all examples of innovative payment systems, he mentioned. He also voiced concern that excessive regulation may be stifling such innovative attempts. Tetrault, an expert in digital financial services, served on the steering committee of the Federal Reserve's Faster Payments Task Force and developed a mechanism for grading peer-to-peer payment services like Venom on behalf of consumers. Emmer identified several cryptocurrencies and payment systems, all of which Tetrault was familiar with. There were also concerns expressed regarding database breaches, ransomware, and cryptojacking by the congressional group. These cybercrimes can be reduced with the help of cryptocurrencies, including data theft. This fact was recognized by propagating these statements as though they were a congressional endorsement. The XRP army was spreading false information. XRP's value has been steadily falling for over 2 years. The value of XRP has been on the decline ever since the start of the crypto winter 2 years ago. The Ripple Corporation regularly sold massive large quantities of permanent tokens on cryptocurrency exchanges to raise capital for development. Ripple has taken recent efforts to restrict the volume of Xrp traded on exchanges. The indigenous asset, a part of the antiquated global payment system, is trying to compete. They persuaded world leaders at this year's International Economic Forum to back this narrative. Critics have also pointed out that the XRP ledger is missing 32,000 blocks, which includes the Genesis block. Therefore, it is impossible to verify the origin or the chain of custody of Ripple's 100 billion XRP supplies. Instead, you should have faith in Ripple. It is currently defending itself in court from a class action lawsuit filed by investors who claim they lost money because XRP was offered to them as an unregistered asset. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more XRP news and information.